this fucker works. Or we are live. It's so hard to say goodbye to my mama bird.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's that? What's up, King? Welcome to the King David Super Show.
You hear me?
It's your boy King David and my partner
T-Swizzle.
T-Swizzle.
In the hizzle for shizzle. All about the business.
Put some respect on my name.
You heard it?
Hey.
Y'all speak my name.
Man, it was hard. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us, and we thank you. Cup 'em cup. Somebody me cup. Shishin. Shishin. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Put some respect on my name.
You now rocking with the best.
Respect on me.
Hey. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hit the like button, fool.
Hit the like button, man. If you watching, hit that like button. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy. I was having too much fun. This portion of King David Studios is brought to you in part by Diet Dr. Pepper. We just need more. Special shout out to LeBeur's Casino. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Special shout out to LeBeur's Casino. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your all support. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for everything. Thank you for hearing me out. And we'll talk about it when we be about it. And that's all I'm going to say about that one.
All the time.
Back to the show.
Hit the like button, fool.
Hey.
D and T-Swin applying pressure. Get the most, not the less. Still 25 lighters on the dresser.
On the dresser.
Beat you down.
They said beat it down. Said beat it down.
Put the broad on the stretcher.
Put that bra on the stretch.
Yeah.
Stretch the bitch out. Make it scream and shout. Choke the bitch out. You didn't hear that from me. I ain't one of the guys, but you didn't hear that one from me.
Yeah.
What's going down, everybody? What up, T-Swizzle?
What's up, King D? What's up?
Put
What's
some
going
respect
down?
on my name.
Ugh.
You understand me? Y'all saying my name? Put some
Tell you one
respect
thing,
on
it
me.
was. I've been having nothing but problems trying to get this goddamn fucking broadcast started. We were having nothing but problems with YouTube, with the trying to get the thing programmed and get the name put in, and then put the thumbnail in there, and then I'm trying to go live and it won't work, and I had to go over to the monitor, and it didn't work, and I had to start over, and I'm like, well, there's two of them, and I guess whatever. But again, we're here.
Yes, sir.
We're here.
Yes, sir.
It's all that matters. All that matters.
Yes, sir. Back for another round.
Tell me a story. What's been going on?
Man, shit, man. Life has been good, bro. Cannot complain. This past weekend, your boy was in the ATL shouted. Did the power of
How'd that go?
podcasting event.
How'd that go?
Man, went amazing. A lot of amazing people, a lot of good knowledge. It was a family atmosphere. Your boy T-Swin performed, opened up the show.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I did the song for the network, so they had
Nice.
me open up the show with the theme song.
You
for
were
the
with
network.
CTR Media Network, right?
Yes, sir. CTR Media
Tell
Network.
me more about them and how did you get involved with them?
I met CTR Media Network, the owner, Dr. Tina Ramsey. I met her through Mr. Ray Moore of Sheet Trucking.
Yeah.
And they was looking for a male podcast, man, and jumped on, man. Me and the guys at Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast jumped on, man, and it's been good, man. It's been a learning lesson. It's been a lot of good experience, and it's been a blast, bro.
Okay, cool.
Did not complain.
You guys did an episode tonight, right?
Yes, sir. We did an episode tonight.
What was that about?
It was talking about Jordan Neely. He was a young man, had mental problems. He was choked out to death on the subway in New York. We also talked about Jay-Z's possible son.
I saw that.
Yeah, some other things, man. Some
They're
other
supposed to
trending
be
topics.
ordering like some kind of forced paternity or something like that.
Yeah, he requested
Yeah.
a paternity test, man.
What's interesting? There's a lot of these A-listers you know, that have like, you know, estranged children.
Oh yeah,
Schwarzenegger. You know,
yeah.
You know, Schwarzenegger.
Because he was knocking down his maid.
With the maid, and then, you know, like 50 Cent, you know, like he, you know, doesn't want anything to do, or allegedly, you know. I think it's like
you
his
know what I'm
firstborn.
saying?
I don't know the whole story.
He said his son has been brainwashed by his mother.
Yeah.
And so his son is grown, man. I think he's about 27 years old now.
Yeah.
But he's been brainwashed by his mother, you know, to be on her side.
I mean, I don't know the whole story. I don't know the backstory. It's like, you know, I mean, for me, you know, for me, it's just kind of more like I just kind of want an olive branch where it's just like I just want to know who my dad is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, he knows that because 50 Cent used to have his son with him. You know, early on, you seen him with his son. You know, in the Get Rich or Die Trying days. Yeah, and you know, he said, man, he did so many things. He was spending like over $1 million a year. He had in a big old house and everything. Yeah, but she felt that his money was her money. Yeah, what's yours is mine. What's mine is mine. Only one way for a true pimp to shine.
Exactly. Yeah. 1 second, please.
This Sports King David Super Show is brought to you in part by Diet Dr. Pepper when you just need more. The Rivers Casino, thank you for your money. Thank you for your money. And you don't drive Ferrari, you ain't
shit. Man. Skirt. Yeah, them Ferraris sound fucking good. Man, I had some funny fucking shit that I saw on fucking social media. There's this fucking hick named Zeke. Zeke. Yeah, this dude goes around buying people's fucking properties. Dude's off the chains, man. You can check this out. Let me see. Right. Here we go. Let me see. All right, check this out. There's this dude named Zeke on social media. This dude's hilarious. Check this out.
All everybody doing right now is the king out here with Box of Shit Realty. I'm sorry my Facebook feed was all fucked up because I'm with T-Mobile.
He's with T-Mobile.
I don't understand what their 5G is all about because it ain't 5 shit. It ain't worth 5 cents. Anyway, so like I said, right now, we have a special going on right now. 2 for 1 box of shit.
Just go around.
I'll buy 2 of your shit box houses for the price of 1. I'll offer you the low price of $100, and I'll buy all your bullshit, and I'll take it away. Check this out. Look at this right here. Box of shit special. It's from floor to ceiling. We're doing a floor to ceiling special right now. I'll take this whole motherfucker away. I'll take it away right now for the low price of $100.
$100.
Box of shit realty. Check this out. We got contestant number 2 over here. Look, we got this one right here. It's twofers. You get 1 for the price of 2 for the price of 1.
One for the price of 2 or 2 for the price of 1. Which one is it?
If you ain't that smart, I'll take away both of these things for the price of 1. So for the low price of $100, I will take your bullshit away from you.
I like this guy.
You know, I'll redistribute it back to the public. You know, the king is very thrifty. The king is a philanthropist, and I will redistribute it back to the public, and I will do you all a favor. I'll take all your nonsense away and all your aggravation. I can't get in here because they use some fucking pickets as security. You know, back on there now. Watch the king fly.
Just broke into their house.
So let's do a slight inspection of here. What that low price of $100 provides you. So the low price of $100 is going to buy you all this. I'll take this all off your hands. You know, old school kitchen. I'll buy that old school kitchen from. Oh, how I do this. Back up there now. Watch me cook. You know, all that asbestos siding. You know, we don't know what kind of porn they were shooting all up in here at Box of Shit Realty, but for the low price of $100, I will buy both of these things from you for $100. I promise you, if I don't give you the business, I'll eat a bucket of scorpions. Peace out, motherfuckers.
That's hilarious.
Motherfuckers, peace out. Box of Shit Realty. It's your boy, the King.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That dude's a trip. What do you think of that?
That's what's up, bro. That's funny as hell, man. This right here, man, this is the Freight Fighters theme song I did for them, man. If you need a theme song, holla at your guy T-Swin. Hey.
I like this song. I like this song. Who made this beat?
A dude by the name of Cliff Pritchard.
You know him, or you just kind of met him on the network?
Met him on the internet.
Yeah.
Back it up when we popping off. We make the call and you drop it off. We top rank to the bank of your fuel tank. You can top it off.
Only Vic. She only Nick.
We in the lock.
But we serve and protect.
Whether you trucking through the day or
Yeah.
Late night.
For all you dispatching needs,
Call the Freight Fighters.
Freight Fighters.
Shout out to the Freight Fighters.
Yeah, I like that.
Dispatcher company, man. If you guys out there trucking, man, you need a dispatcher, holler at the Freight Fighters.
Holla at the Freight Fighters. Holla at the Freight Fighters.
If you need a song, holler at your guy T-Swin, man. At T-Swin Music on Instagram, bro.
I'm feeling froggy. Let's play a game.
Let's go.
All right. You feel froggy?
I'm good. Let's
You
jump.
feel froggy?
Let's jump.
All right. You feeling froggy?
Chris Krause will make you jump.
All right. Here we go. All right. Top 10 questions, or whatever the fuck he says. top 10. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Hold on. Fuck this. I gotta do this again. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. All right. Okay. We surveyed 100 people. Top 5 things. Oh, hold on. I can't read. Why? Stupid. Hold on. It was the wrong page. Hold on. Stand by again. We're gonna try this one more time. All right. Top 10 things that hoes do to get on my goddamn nerves. We're gonna only do 5 though. Here we go. After you, T-Swizzle.
Gotcha. Nag.
All right. Okay.
They don't clean.
They don't clean. Right.
They lie.
They lie.
They steal.
They steal.
And they cheat.
They cheat. All right. Here we go. Let me make sure I get this shit right. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty here at this game. All right. Here we go.
Let's get it.
All right. Here we go. All right. I'm having a writer's block right now. All right. Okay. So, top 5 things the hoes do that get on your goddamn nerves. He says, nag. Survey says 38. 38. Very good. My man.
Hey, the Bible talks about a nagger. Nobody likes a nagger.
Nobody likes a goddamn nag. Nobody likes a fucking nag. Nobody likes a nag.
Yeah.
All right. Top 5 things the hoes do to get on your goddamn nerves. You said, let's see. We'll try this again. Top 5 things the hoes do they get on your goddamn nerves. You said, don't clean. Survey says 45.
Man,
My
they,
man.
They keep a messy house and a messy car.
My man. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy. I'm having too much fun. Hey. Stand by. All right. Top 5 things the hoes do to get on my motherfucking nerves. Not your nerves, not your nerves, not your nerves. My motherfucking nerves. He said, survey says. He says lie. She says lie. Survey says 30.
Correct.
Correcto mando. Correcto mando. All right. Shut the fuck up. All right, shut the fuck up. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Top 5 things that hoes do to get on my not on your nerves, not on his nerves, not on his T-Swin's motherfucking nerves. All right. Here we go. He says, the bitches be stealing. Survey says 37. 37. All right. We're about 50 points away. We're 50 points away from winning a prize.
Yeah, you
win a prize?
You better not lose sight of your wallet around the morning.
All right. Better not lose sight of your wallet. That bitch is going to get your ass. She's going to get your ass. She's going to get your ass. All right. Here we go. All right. Final question.
Yeah.
Top 5 things the hoes do to get on my goddamn nerves. You said, them bitches be cheating. Survey says. Hold on. I couldn't hear it. I fucked up. Cheat. Survey says. Cheat. 50. That man wins the prize. That man wins the prize. Tell him what he won.
What I win, Bob?
Tell him what he won. You won a cruise You want to cruise to Colombia? We can go fuck all the hoes that you want. You can fuck all the hoes. You can make it rain. You can make it rain 6 ways from Sunday. Dollar bill. Dollar bill. Dollar bill. Dollar bill. You can go to Colombia, go out to Medellin, Colombia, and have all the women that you want. You can drink all the Dr. Pepper that you want. And you can make it rain. And drive Ferraris.
Make it rain like Fat Joe.
Make it rain, bitch. Make it rain, bitch. I get a phone call.
Yeah.
I get a phone call earlier from my buddy. Fighting with his girlfriend again. Same shit. I was gonna do the sword of Homans, but what's understood don't need to be understood. It don't take the sword of Homans to understand that this shit ain't working.
Exactly.
You know, I don't need sight beyond sight to understand that this shit ain't working.
Yeah.
So, calls me up like literally right before the fucking show, and I would just kind of say this, like, I just don't feel that these two are a match. I don't feel that, you have a gentleman who's around 29 or 30 years old.
Yeah.
Girlfriend's around 44, 45.
Yeah.
She already has a family. He has no family. So, the main thing is, like, as a man, you know what I'm saying, he has no children. She already has children. He's kind of at those childbearing years, where he's kind of, he's not even at it. He hasn't even hit his fullest potential yet. Cause most men hit their fullest potential around what, 35, 45?
Yeah. 30 to 40.
Right. She's already kind of at that declining phase already. She can't have children. She's at 45. So that's geriatric pregnancy, and she could probably die. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not going to say that the woman's not high value. I'm just going to say her value is kind of just declining, and I just don't see where he can have any lineage with her. It's just not there, so
it's a dead end.
Yeah, it's pretty much a dead end. And, and the thing is like, she already has a history of stepping out on him. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, so she already has a history of stepping out on him. And it's like,
They need to cut that cord.
Exactly. And so I just don't I don't know if he's just buying his time or this, that, and the other. I just, they're just philosophically just not on the same page.
Gotcha.
But the things that I kind of see in that relationship, which kind of disturbs me, at the most, it's just like, they're too alike. They kind of are, they're very similar in the similar industries and this, that, and the other. And you usually kind of like you were having that conversation about, the, like we were talking about Kanye West and his designer wife.
Oh, his new one.
Yeah.
His new wife. Yeah.
New wife. You made a comment. You said that, what did you said it was a certain kind of relationship. What did you say?
It was a work wife.
Work wife. Yeah. So in a perfect world, that in theory, that would kind of be, they would work in tandem with each other, but it seems like with them, it's kind of more competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just kind of seems like, one is trying to one up the other, or one doesn't really respect the other.
Yeah, that shit don't never work.
I just don't see it. So I guess the breakdown of the situation was, she took on a job, and she, in her previous job, she was making a lot more money, and I guess she took a job accepting maybe like 30% less. So all he was basically stating was like, I think that you could have done better. You could have thought this out, because she had other options. She had greater irons in the fire. And all he was basically just trying to state was like, look, I think you should have thought this out a little more clear, because this is going to affect your livelihood and mine collectively. You know what I'm saying? So and of course she gets butthurt, and she's all in her feelings instead of kind of looking at things like, you're right. She didn't negotiate her salary. She just accepted, the first thing that came.
First offer?
Yeah. And that's a sign of instability, in my opinion. It's like, if you know your worth, you need to exercise your worth. Sometimes you just got to drop your nuts. You got to drop your nuts and demand exactly what you want. Because I'm going to tell you right now, in my experience, when it comes to demanding what you want and negotiating a fee or a salary, you only have one opportunity to do that. You're never going to get a raise. Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. Whenever it comes to whenever it comes to negotiating a salary, okay, what employers try to the smoke and mirrors that employers try to pull on you is they talk about benefits and they talk about bonuses. Okay, you can keep that fucking bonus. I don't give two shits about a bonus, because bonus to me is subjective. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of the day, I have a job description, and I'm going to meet my job description regardless. So you don't have to sit here and reward me for something that I'm supposed to fucking do anyway.
Yeah, and bonuses are not guaranteed.
Exactly. They are subjective, and I've seen people get royally fucked on bonuses, like Ed fucking Values. Remember? Like he got royally hosed, by our old employer. I mean, like he brought like this massive contract, I think, to the city of Houston, like installing like 6 million electronic meters,
smart meters,
the smart meters with Itron. He facilitated the whole deal. And I think it was like in like the tens of millions of dollars.
Got cut out.
Yeah. And so he was promised like, I think for every, a
portion of that.
Yeah. And so he was promised millions of dollars, and he was cheated out of it. You know what I'm saying? And so I remember like our ex-boss was over here bragging about how he paid off his house and buying boats and all kinds
motorcycles
of shit.
And jet skis and four-wheelers and side-by-side.
Yeah. He's over here buying all this shit, with other people's money that, and it's like, and at the same time, they're over here cheating us out of our overtime. I was getting robbed out of my overtime, you know, and he was robbing, other employees out of their overtime as well.
I remember too, man, Hurricane Ike had hit. We was working with Centerpoint. Centerpoint employees were making $1,600 to $1,700 a day.
Yeah.
And we were making that a week. Yeah. But our supervisors were talking about what houses, what trucks, what boats, what motorcycles they were going to buy.
Yep.
So I'm looking at like, okay, man, Centerpoint making $1,700 a day.
Yeah.
We making $1,400 a week. Yeah. Man. How much they cutting us out of?
And then on top of that, they were taxing the shit out of our overtime.
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember when I got that first check? I think our first check was like around $2,600 to $2,800. I think for that first week.
Yeah.
During Hurricane Ike.
Oh,
and I think they took like $900.
Man, after that, we didn't.
I'm like, because overtime is considered, they tax it differently or something like that. I'm like,
even
after
that, even after that, as long as we was out there, none of the checks was that amount. They all were lesser than that.
Mm-hmm.
They got smaller and smaller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were getting fucked.
Had to get up out of there.
Then they started stealing our per diem. Then they started stealing They started stealing our per diem. Then they started stealing our we were getting like hazard pay, and they were trying to steal our per diem, and they were trying to steal our food money and our per diem. I remember that.
Oh yeah, another thing too is, man, while we was out there, we was in Galveston Island, and somebody had a tiger on the island. The tiger was loose.
I remember
they
that.
had us out there trying to cut out gas with a tiger running wild on the goddamn
I remember that.
on the damn island.
I remember that.
Shit, we out there hopping fences and stuff with the damn tigers on the island.
Okay, I'm having a brain fart, and I know you wrote this down. So, what were our topics that we want to go over? Just give me a quick synopsis.
Oh man, you got somebody that man is back at it again, dealing with the same female, and he's managed to pay
our Chinese friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chinese friend. So what else was there?
Bought her a house and then got bought a house, and then she tricked him into signing it over into her, and then she sold the house.
Yeah.
And then he paid the back taxes on it.
Yeah. And
what happened to him recently?
Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta love this shit. So yeah.
Run it down to the people.
Okay. So if you guys didn't tune into the previous show, so to make a long story short, you have this gentleman who basically doesn't know his worth. We were talking about massage parlors. We were talking about and he's basically he wifed up a whore. Long story short, he met her in New York City, and she was basically filling his head with bullshit. And she basically told him, "Okay, if you want me to quit my job, and move to your town, you need to put me up for like $10,000 a month, and you need to buy me a house, and you need to put it in my name." Yeah, I love this. So this dude's busting his ass, like literally, like giving her $10,000 every month. Okay, he's giving her $10,000 every month.
Yeah.
She only lived here for 2 months, and then she moved back to New York, and then she moved her children here to stay in the house that he's paying for, which is in her name. So yeah, you gotta love this shit. So that went on for about maybe 2 to 3 years. So we're just talking about $360,000 down the toilet. So then she decides out of the blue, I'm gonna sell the house and I'm gonna move back to New York. Right.
Yeah.
So I think there was 2 years of back taxes on the property, and then she ends up selling it like quick sale. I mean, like that gone. You know what I'm saying? And there was 2 years of back taxes on the shit, which he should have never paid, because that would have got paid at closing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have to pay anything.
Exactly.
So the house fucking sells, and he pays the 2 years of back taxes. But so he can't even fucking pay his back taxes. He's calling my girlfriend up to borrow money from her, and his truck's getting fucking foreclosed. He can't even go to work.
Getting repossessed.
Yeah, shit's getting fucking. Yeah, his truck's getting repossessed because he can't even take care of it. Number one, like, and so so finally, because she was actually helping him out, and because this guy works for my girlfriend, because my girlfriend's in the construction business, and so she would just front him money, and he would she would just take it off, take it off of, okay, you work for me for this, I'm just going to take this off your list, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So finally she's just like, I've had enough of this. I'm not giving you fucking nothing anymore. You are fucking stupid. And she says it in Chinese, so it's hilarious. So she's basically just like, I am not giving you a dime. You are fucking stupid. You are fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard her talk like that ever, where she just snapped on the dude, just call him like, you were fucking stupid. It's like it's like I'm not giving you nothing anymore, and you deserve exactly what you have coming to you. If you're that fucking dumb, then you deserve everything that you have coming.
Yeah, he put himself in that own situation.
So it's like it's like, gentlemen. I think the concept of the show. I think we're talking about beta men. We were talking about beta males.
Yeah,
men, you need to know your fucking worth and don't set yourself up for failure. Period. It's like no pussy is worth putting yourself in harm's way or putting yourself in financial discourse. I just don't understand that.
Man, she got him by the balls,
bro.
Literally.
Yeah. So like I told her before, I'm like, he's gonna snap one day, he's gonna kill her, and he's gonna kill her kids. So one day,
forbid.
Yeah. But
that's gonna put him in prison.
I'm just saying, like right now. I mean, he's a Chinese immigrant with no fucking papers. He's here like on whatever. One day he's gonna snap. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gotten to the point now where like he just realizes. I mean, bro, you lost. You just need to cut your losses and move on.
Yeah, take that L.
Yeah, and hopefully you learn your lesson. Don't be wifing up these whores, dude. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? And for all these other dudes, I be seeing these dudes on my Facebook, man. It's like I don't get it, man. I do not get it. It's like, it's like I have women from my past that I kind of we had a history. And the key word was had. We had a history. We moved.
Yeah.
I've moved on. They've moved on. But they still live this life, and they just literally sit there and they bleed men for money. Yeah. And it's like I just it's funny. It's like I just see right through it. They're just invisible to me. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. And I just see it. It's just an ongoing cycle every day in my feeds. Okay, horrors. Look at my ass. Look at this. Look.
Mm-hmm.
No substance. I am so bored. With what I see on social media. It's because it's the same thing. Everybody thinks that OnlyFans is going to be the hear all buy all, and no substance. I just can't deal with it anymore. Like, read a book. Show me going to school or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that's what's going on with that one. What was our second topic?
Let's see, man. Let's get to it. Listen, you said something about, man, somebody taking their clothes out while they taking the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Taking all their clothes out.
Yeah.
In the public restroom?
Well, no. Okay. No, so shout out to my girlfriend. Hold on. Shout out to my girlfriend.
Trouble.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Okay, we're good.
All right. We're just culturally different. We're just culturally different. So we had this conversation about taking a shit. And I don't know what brought up the conversation, but so she's like, I think I was on the phone with her or something like that, and we were on video chat, and I'm like, do you have clothes on? And she's like, no. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? I'm just like, what do you mean? It's like I'm like, do you take your pants off like when you're on the toilet? It's like, yeah, I take all my clothes off. I'm like, you understand that's weird, right? It's like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah. She's like, no, that's normal. She's like giving me a straight face, like, this is normal. We take off all of our clothes and we take a shit. And I'm like, so I asked the boy, I asked her 10-year-old, I'm like, we call him Dao Pong. I'm like, Dao Pong. I'm like, get over here. And he's like, do you take your clothes off whenever you take a shit? He's like, yes. I'm like, you've got to be joking. I'm like, why do you teach him this shit? So the funny thing is, I ask him, so when you're in school and you're taking a shit, do you take your pants off? I'm like off, like, and he's like, no, I don't go to. He's like, I never go to the bathroom at school. I only go to the bathroom at home. And I'm trying to explain to her. I'm like, you're kind of setting him up for failure. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, because what if he has to go use a public toilet? You understand that people are aware of their surroundings and they see that you have your fucking clothes off. Yeah. They don't see your pants are down like this, and they're gonna do something. They're gonna probably throw something over the thing. This, that, and the other. They're gonna make fun of you. So I just find we're just culturally different. I just thought that was funny that, you're literally taking off your damn clothes, whenever you do a number two. It's just, you just don't do, I mean, you can do it at home, but don't do it publicly.
Yeah.
Because you have weirdos, you have perverts, you have all kinds of shit that, that are just kind of looking for an end to fuck with you. So I just kind of thought that was funny.
man.
We are just culturally different, but she's just like looking at me with a straight face, like, yeah, this is the way we do it, and this is the way we always do it. But the thing was, like, when she was in China, they had outhouses.
Okay.
They didn't have public toilets. They had an outhouse. So it was weird because she told me like I think they had 4 seasons there. So when it was cold, it was really cold there.
Yeah.
So they just tried to avoid using the bathroom at all. So they would hold it. You know what I'm saying? So they would, because it was always freezing out there. So they'd go out there, do it as fast as they could, and they came back. So when they were out there, they're freezing their balls off out there when they did it. So they had to take their clothes off. Their parents told them, you have to take off all your clothes and go to the outhouse. So I don't know. I have no idea.
Man, I hate myself. I hate public restrooms. They finna get into that.
No, for me, if I have to use a public toilet, dude, I'm gonna take like a whole roll of toilet paper. I'm gonna go all the way around that thing. I'm gonna go around that bitch twice.
Create a layer.
Oh yeah, 2 layers.
Yeah.
No, 2 layers. Then on top of that, I'm fucking weird, dude. I cannot hear other person's shit. I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, I can't shit if I'm hearing somebody else over there blowing up. You hear somebody like back and forth, or you hear the spackle. You know the spackle. Oh no, dude. I'm like, oh, I can't do this. So I gotta put my headphones on. So I have to in my mind. The other thing is I can't shit in public if I know somebody's listening.
Not only
because
that,
I already know
smelling somebody else's shit.
No, they don't bother me. That part
don't bother you.
No. That don't bother me at all. I can turn that part off. No, dude, I can turn it off. No, I'm serious.
Hey.
It can smell like straight gasoline in there. I don't fucking care. I can shit anywhere. But the thing is,
T-Swin never go to jail, bro. I ain't finna sit around.
Dude, I was in the Navy, man. I shot. Dude, I was on a ship with 84 people. We had 2 stalls in there. I'm like, look, I didn't give a fuck, dude. If I gotta go, I gotta go. So the thing is, like, as far as smells, I can turn it off. So for me, I can't listen to it. I can't listen to somebody else's shit. So for me, I have to put the headphones on, turn my music on, kind of get into a happy place, and just rock back and forth. I'm like, yeah, all right, here goes, bam. I don't care if you hear it or not. I just don't want to hear any reactions because I don't want to hear anybody. The main thing is for me, I can't hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's it. But I don't want people hearing me either because I don't want people fucking, man, what the fuck are you doing up in there? You're over there killing it. You're over there choking. You're over there, what they say, you're over there drowning the children or whatever. They're taking your kids out for a swim. I'm like, yeah.
Pool,
No. No, my friend.
Yeah.
What was our next one?
So, man, I know you're in a good relationship right now,
I'm
bro.
having a brain fart.
You're in a good relationship right now, bro.
Yeah.
But if you were single, what would be 5 reasons why you'd rather stay single?
Oh, there's a lot of reasons why I'd be single. Man, fuck, where to even begin? Okay. In all seriousness, I can't think of one reason on why I would even want to be in a relationship unless you just finally just met the one. You know what I'm saying? If you just truly met the one that just truly just betters you, understands you, helps you grow, just sees the best in you and doesn't judge you. You know what I'm saying? Just, there's a lot of things. So why would I stay single? Number 1, money. Number 2, freedom. It's actually more freedom than money because if you're miserable, you don't care about money anymore.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You could have all the money in the world, but you're fucking miserable. It's like you're in prison.
Yeah.
You're in prison and you're in your Rolls Royce. You're in prison and you're home. It's like, and that's why that's why rich women cheat. You know what I'm saying? Or that's why women, that are already married, they're in rich relationships, they're miserable. They're in a relationship because they want to stay, they want to feel secure, but they're miserable in that relationship, and that's why they cheat.
Yeah, it's no love.
Yeah, because because women want that stability. So for men, it's like, you know what? The money really doesn't matter as much as the freedom does.
Yeah.
So I want the ability to go do what I want when I see fit.
Yeah.
A lot of women want to tie you down and put a label on you and that hog and tie you and brand you. Men, on the other hand, it's like when you're single, you're single. So the definition of single means not married. Okay. The definition of single per definition means not married. So if you have a girlfriend, you are single. You know what I'm saying? So unless you were in you have a fiance or you're committed to be married, then
Okay.
So in my honest opinion, it's like
married or engaged, huh?
there you go, married or engaged.
not,
If not,
single.
you were single. So
Gotcha.
that means you can go out and date multiple people, kick the tires, this, that, and the other. And think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? If I
Ride
sleep
till the
with her-
wheels fall off,
exactly. Well, it's not even that. It's just the fact that I just want the ability to do what I want as I see fit. So if I'm dating her for 3 days and I'm sleeping at her house one night, I don't have to feel an obligation that she comes here and stays with me.
Yeah.
If I want to go stay at my other bitch's house, I'm gonna stay at my other bitch's house. You know what I'm saying? But it just is what it is, because at the same time, I'm not refereeing what she's doing when I'm gone. I don't care. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you made a joke with me the other day. It's like, what do you mean to me? What does this mean? Blah, 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 blah. What does this mean? It's like, well, exactly what it means. What it means is we had dinner on this date at this time and you were my companion. That's what that means. And that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And don't think anything more of it. And then, just I'm enjoying your company. I'm enjoying your time. And that's all it is to me.
Yeah.
Some people kind of think too much of it. They're like, well, it's more than what it is. I'm like, no, it's not. It's more. It's more. It means more to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By definition, but it doesn't mean more to me by definition.
You know what trips me out when people say, "Man, I wasted my time." You wasn't the only person spending your time. And somebody says, "Well, I gave you my body." Shit, I gave you my
Gave
body.
you mine. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way fucking
It's
street.
an even exchange.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you knew what you were doing. But at the end of the day, it doesn't even fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It's like at the end of the day, I don't owe you a cookie. I don't owe you an explanation. And if you don't like it, there's the door. You know what I'm saying? But so, you have a lot of women that sit there and they try to muscle you into something that you don't want to be into. You can't call somebody a deadbeat or somebody or a piece of shit.
It's an obligation or a commitment.
Yeah. If he told you from Jump Street, it's like, I am not looking for something right now. So don't try to force the situation. So it is what it is right now until I change my mind. But don't sit here and try to ask me, well, what are we, or when are we going to do this, or when are you going to give me this? Until I bring that up to you. Until I bring that up.
Put like a timeline or a deadline.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like that at all. It's like you just enjoy the time.
How's that make you feel?
Rushed. Rushed. How it makes me feel? I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And and the older that I get, it's kind of like it's more apparent. Like, because a lot of these women are aging out. The trophy girls, from back, in the early, from their 20s and 30s, they're all, in their 30s, in their early 40s. Now they realize, like, okay, their value, they don't have much value anymore, so they're just trying to like latch onto the first person that they can control. I wouldn't say that they wouldn't latch onto the first person, because there's a lot of high value men that they could try to get with, but high value men have options. You see what I'm saying? What they want is a simp, or they want a trick. They want somebody they can control, and and it's like somebody that they ignored from back in the day, that they try to get back involved with, and they try to sit there and run game on them. No.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. I've even seen that in my own family, where I've seen a lot of single older women in my family.
Yeah.
Where at their older age, the guy that was crazy about them, that they didn't give any play, they started giving him some attention.
Right.
Because they looking for a safety net.
But only enough attention. But they're not going to give him the respect that he deserves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I saw that with this one dude. I'm not going to say his name. We went to high school with him, and I just kind of saw, like, I'm looking at this dude, and I'm looking at the chick that he married, and I'm like, really? How'd you pull that off? And and he was just kind of like, she was way above his level, and I'm like, how'd you pull that off? So I'm like, all right, whatever, but I kind of just see like, okay, but whenever I see them in public, I'm like, okay, yeah, she's punking him. So
like, you know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
See it for what it is.
Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of but I see a lot of that.
Yeah,
I see a lot of that. And most men today are not getting married anymore. They're not.
Nah,
if you were smart and you made it to 30 without children, then you dodged a serious.
But you know
bullet.
what's crazy? This society would try to look at you like something's wrong with you, because you ain't married yet or you ain't got no kids.
They're trying to move the goalposts.
It's like, hey, bro, you winning.
Yeah, you're winning. They're trying to move. They're trying to winning. They're trying to move the goalposts. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to like demonize men for waiting. You know, there's something wrong with you or this, that, and the other. Because I went through that shit a lot. You know, because like while everybody was all getting wifed up and booed up, I was traveling. I'm over here finding myself and learning my worth. And kind of like
sowing your royal oats.
Sowing my royal oats, like in every country. Royal oats. Soya oats. Soya. Yes.
Winning.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In every country.
Put some respect on my name.
Every.
You understand me? Y'all saying my name, put some respect on
planting your flag like Neil Armstrong, huh?
Playing that motherfucker, dude. Playing that bitch. Playing it.
The Game Song of the Day Uncensored can be heard on Spotify, SiriusXM, Stitcher, Google Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, and iTunes.
You heard that? You heard the Dave.
Now he was talking about people being unhappy in their situations. I knew a chick, man. She was with a guy. The guy was cheating on her. He was beating on her. But because she wanted to be married so bad and she was ready to have a family,
she just put up with it.
And she was like, I'm ready to settle down. And I was like, hey, what you talk about all the time, the dude cheat on and put his hands on? She's like, I know, but I'm just ready to have my family.
She don't know her worth. She don't know her worth, or she's so what's the word? There's a word for this. She is compromised. You know, that she's okay. You have people that are in love with the thought of being in love. You have people that are in love with the thought of having a family. They're in love with this ideal. They're in love with this image of what the nuclear family would be, and they will compromise themselves to have this hope that it will happen. And now, granted, anything is possible, but not maybe with that person. You can't you can't force somebody to be something that they don't want to be. And I don't know the dynamic of that relationship, so I can't really cast judgment on it. But from what it sounds like, I don't know if that was something that he wanted. You know, maybe he feels trapped. You know, and usually when guys kind of feel that kind of way, they react a certain kind of way. Now, granted, he might just be a total asshole. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But usually, like you asked me earlier about like my response, I think out loud. So you're like, if I felt rushed or I felt like I was being pressured into being in a situation that I don't really want to be in, I would kind of react that way. I wouldn't say I would react violently or something like that, but I would definitely react like I don't want to be here, or I would be kind of like cold shoulder. I'm like, I don't, I basically I'll be very distant.
Gotcha. Is it one of those things?
Disconnected, disconnected.
Is it one of those things where you would wait for her to try to break up with you first?
No, not anymore. Before, yes. You know, like in my simp days when I was weak, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I want to be a bad guy, so let her do it.
Yeah. Suicide by cop. Yeah. Yeah. So, because the main thing is, I mean, the philosophy is women do this shit all the time. The philosophy is, well, you left me, I didn't leave you. So I'm just gonna basically just kind of just deflect, and until you finally get tired of me and just leave. But at least I'm gonna point the finger at you. It's like, well, you fucking left, I didn't leave. Yeah. No, I'm at the point now where I know my worth, to the point where it's like, look, I just like, look, dude, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I just tell you, I'm like, look, I just think you have a really bad personality. You have these things that I don't like, and I think you need to work on it, and it's a deal breaker for me. So, and women can't handle that. Yeah. Whenever it's funny, like whenever you tell a woman that, it's like, you're like, it's like, I don't think I like you anymore. I think, you have these flaws. I think you need to work on yourself. And for them, it's like, that's how they react. You're like, I don't, it's like, he really said, I don't like you. I don't like you. I can't believe, that's really how they think. That's how they think, that's how they react. It's like, I can't believe he's fucking, yeah, no. So most guys don't have the balls to actually tell a woman, I don't like you. I'm not attracted to you anymore. Right? The biggest kick to their ego is I don't respect you and I don't like you anymore. And this is the reason why. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. women they can't handle that. They can't handle it because they're so used to getting their way.
Yeah, one thing that was said in the manosphere is that women are not used to rejection. Men have been rejected pretty much all their lives, so we're kind of used to it, being told no.
Yeah.
By the time I got grown, I was used to hearing no or somebody. But I do remember the first time I got told no. It kind of hurt my feelings. I was in the 6th grade. It was a chick I was crushing on, and I used to go by her house, and I would just play video games with her brother just so I could come by the house and be close to her.
Do I know her?
Nah, I don't think you know her, man.
Okay.
I think she moved before we started going to school together.
All right.
But she lived in the neighborhood. She lived in the Willow Tree Apartments. And so I seen her in school, and I said, hey, I got something I need to talk to you about. And she was with 2 other girls.
Oh, shit.
And so I said,
shit.
She said, anything you got to say, you can say it in front of my friends. Me in front of my. I said, all right, cool.
Oh, no.
I said, I like it.
Did they laugh?
I said, I like it. Would you go around with me? She bust out laughing, and the homegirl started laughing. I'm looking like, what? Like what? Like what's wrong? What's up? She just started laughing and walked off. And so my little feelings at that time was hurt. But that was the first time I got rejected. After that, man, couldn't nobody hurt my feelings after that.
You handle that better than me. I would. The main thing is you got to divide them from the herd. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you have women together, you got to divide them, divide and conquer. You got to divide them from the herd. Mm-hmm. Because otherwise they'll gang up on you. Because if one of them doesn't like you, she's gonna find some way to he's ugly or this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. So it's like that was the same thing I was telling you about my girlfriend. She was over here talking about the dentist. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, he's ugly, and I don't think he's attractive. This, that, and I'm like, are you dating him or is she dating him? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm like, that's not your call. So unless there's something that's going on that I need to know about, then you really need to keep your comments to yourself when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, unless you're dating him and you want to go out with him, so it's like, and so I don't understand why women do that. She's like, well, he deserves. So I'm like, it doesn't matter what she deserves. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is what she gets. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, for all you know, they may be yoked for each other. You don't know that, but you're over here sabotaging it because you're in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? So men. If you're talking to a woman, divide and conquer. Split them up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have that troll. You're gonna have that Oompa Loompa. There's always a fat one. The fat one knows. Mm-hmm. So, or that Smeagol, the fat one, my princess. Yeah. The fat one. The fat one knows. The fat one's gonna be a problem. So,
But shoot, I can handle my own. So man, I could throw some shots back. No.
For me, it's not even that important. It's just like, I'm just, look, I have no filter. Zero.
Back in the day, I throw some shots back. Nowadays, man, I just turn my back. It's like, okay, all right.
We look good on the screen. 65-inch. Play. We look great on YouTube. You know we're on Rumble now.
Yes, sir.
We're on Rumble.
So, man, let me give you my 5 reasons, bro. Let me see. 5 reasons why I'd rather be single. 1, I can focus on my purpose. 2, it's less stressful. 3, it's cheaper. You talked about that. 4, don't have to compromise myself to make someone else happy. Yeah. And their happiness. 5, don't have to cater to someone's feelings or learn their family. That's one thing that sucks, man.
The fake, because that to me is all that's a whole fake chapter. It's like I have to sit here and like you or pretend to like you or pretend to have or to even. Well, it's not even that they demand too much of my time. I don't like you. I don't want to go there.
Now I've been really cool with
you can be cool with them.
I've always been cool with the in-laws or the family members. It just sucks when you develop a relationship and then it splits apart.
Then you dissolve the relationship with them, and then you're compromised with like, well, it looks kind of weird because we can't hang out no more,
Yeah.
So, that happened to me with my ex-wife, even after she passed, I went back over there and they kind of told me, it's like, well, you really, really have no reason. He just kind of told me, it's like, you really have no reason to be coming back around here. I'm like, wow, dude. I'm like, wow, this is our brother.
I thought he was cool, man.
Yeah, this is our brother. This is our brother. And he's just like, wow, bro, that's some cold ass shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought we was good, but I mean, I'm like, all right, that's what's up. Like the wives and the nieces and everybody else was like, they just like, oh, okay, that's Uncle David,
Yeah.
That's Uncle David, yeah. But nah, So he just kind of made it kind of clear. It's like, don't come around here no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how they are in Louisiana. Don't be coming around here no more. You know? So,
wow.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, duly noted.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man. For me, I don't like the fake conversations. Fake. Hey, let's hang out. Hey, let's go do this. It's all fake. I don't want to go out with you. I don't want to know you. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like I stay in my lane. I don't care about what you do for a living. Because if you actually gave a fuck, you would actually be around. You'd already be in my circle, but you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to go to your parties. I hate mandatory fun. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what I call it. It's mandatory fucking fun. I don't like it. It's like a horse and fucking pony show. I don't want to be here. I'd rather just be honest. I'm like, I don't fucking like you. Period.
It's like, putting a grown person in a playpen with another grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's married. He likes football. You're a man. You like football? No, I don't like football. To me, I like fucking baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, oh man, what did you think of the fight?
Man, I didn't get a chance to see it, man. I'm not a big right now. I'm not a big Canelo fan.
Okay.
I think his last couple fights have been
boring
or garbage fights for him to get easy wins.
Yeah.
It's not exciting to fight anymore.
Canelo is a known cherry picker.
Yeah.
He won't fight. He doesn't fight his ample competition.
Yeah, I want to see him fight one of them Charlos.
Yeah. Well, fucking both of them challenged him.
Yeah, he's down in the building.
Yeah.
Charlo boxing.
Shout out to Jamal Charlo. Even Jamel, 54 Charlo, challenged Canelo and called him a bitch and everything. So like Canelo, I mean, after this last fight, and here's the sad part. I actually had the pay-per-view. I fell asleep. I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
So I fell asleep, and it's funny. The last two fights that Canelo fought, I fell asleep. And I sit there, I'm watching the highlights, and I'm like, he looked horrible. The Triple G fight, he looked horrible. He looked horrible. It looked like a fucking sparring match.
That was like watching Al Bundy fight.
Yeah, it was a sparring match. It was fucking absolutely fucking horrible. And it's
that was a waste of time.
Yeah. Triple G did that for the money. And literally, he was on the phone in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
After the fight was over, it's like, yeah, this was a money grab. Triple G, he's done. He's gonna retire.
And he
looked horrible. He looked horrible.
Devin Haney's coming up.
Yeah,
fighting Lomachenko. What you think, bro? Who you think taking that?
Man, that's a good one.
Man, I think Lomachenko got him, bro.
I don't think so. I think Loma's kind of at the end of. I think
at the end of his rope.
Yeah. Loma. Yeah, I'm looking at. He hasn't had any real fights. You know what I'm saying? So he hasn't fought in 2 years. So, Dev, I would say I'm gonna go with Dev, but it's gonna be I don't even think it's gonna be a unanimous decision. I think it's gonna be a split decision.
Gotcha.
12 rounds.
He's another fighter that fights a lot of cherry picking.
Dev is a very technical fighter, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of people avoided him. Dev was kind of the boogeyman for a little while, and Lomachenko, let's go back in time. Lomachenko forfeited his WBC belt to not fight Devin Haney. Okay. He was issued the franchise championship from Mauricio Suleiman, which is the president of the WBC. So if you don't know boxing, what the franchise championship belt means is that means that you can duck your mandatories. Okay, now in boxing, if you are the champion, if you're a champion, if you have a mandatory, you have to fight them or forfeit.
Yeah,
that's the way it works. So you have to either fight me or forfeit your belt. So Canelo, same situation. Canelo Alvarez forfeited his WBC belt to Jamal Charlo. Okay, at 160. When Jamal Charlo was at 160 and Canelo was at 160, Charlo was Canelo's mandatory for many years, and he refused to fight him. Demetrius Andrade was his WBO mandatory. So what happened was Canelo went up in weight to not fight
to avoid him.
To avoid him, he went up in weight. He went from 160 to 168. So the thing was for him to unify, all he had to do was fight Boo Boo Andrade, because he had the other three belts, but he wouldn't fight him, so he went up in weight to avoid Andrade. Okay, same situation. So Charlo was his mandatory. He refused to fight him. He's like, "What's up, Cinnamon?" Wouldn't fight him. You know what I'm saying? So he went up to 68. Yeah. The reason why Canelo went up to 168 is because they were all European fighters. It was a cherry pick. All these 168 fighters were all European fighters, and it was the easiest weight class for him to conquer. When he went up to 175 and he fought Dmitry Bivol, he got wore the fuck out.
Yeah.
Bivol beat him every round. He beat him like he stole something. You know what I'm saying? He beat Canelo like he stole something. So here's the crazy part. He's going to try to go back. So he wants to fight Canelo again at once. Canelo challenged Bivol for a rematch at 175. And the reason why is because if he loses, he doesn't lose his belts. He's a unified champion at 168.
Yeah.
So So if he loses, Bivol will beat Canelo into retirement.
Yeah.
Bivol will beat him into fucking retirement.
But does anybody want to see that?
No. Like this last fight, like they gave away the fucking tickets. Okay. They couldn't even, like the people that it's interesting. The Mexican fan base are very intelligent. They don't like Canelo. They couldn't sell any tickets. So they gave the tickets away. Over, I think like that stadium like housed over 50,000 and more than half of the tickets were free. And at the 10th round, people were leaving.
Wow.
Yeah. And they were booing him because they couldn't get, he's over here fighting a cherry pick and he couldn't even knock him out. And Canelo got fucked up. You know, I think like he got his nose broken. He got fucked up, like for real.
Yeah.
So it's just like he was slow. He's flat footed. You know, he can't cut off the ring. You know, it's like he hits hard, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he is not equal competition to Jamal Charlo. He cannot. Bubu Andrade, he is not equal competition for Bubu Andrade. He is definitely not equal competition for David Benavidez. David Benavidez will knock him the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
David Benavidez will knock Canelo into retirement.
Yeah,
he
David
won't.
Benavidez,
David
bad boy.
Benavidez, yeah, the Mexican monster. He will fucking retire Canelo.
In Mexican, that boy's bad.
Yeah. So then, like the Ryan Garcia fight. We called the fight. I said brutal fucking knockout, 7th round, spot on.
Yeah,
spot on.
So what do you think about Canelo saying that Tank Davis
is not the face of boxing? Yeah, Canelo just needs to get off the gas. He just needs to understand that it's over. And his lineage is over. Period. Tank is the face of boxing.
And he's excited to watch.
Yeah, he's an amazing, and more importantly,
he draws the people in.
He's a draw. That's what makes you the face of boxing. What was he, number 5? The number 5 greatest gate in the history of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He even beat Mayweather Canelo.
Yeah.
Right? What was it, 22 million or 22 million at the gate?
Yeah.
And 1.4 million pay-per-view buys in today's market, which is unbelievable. At $89, that's over $100 million.
Yeah, people are illegally streaming.
Yeah, that's over $100 million in revenue. In today's market, which is amazing.
Yeah,
that's kind of like equivalent to like what's her name? Who's the girl that be selling out stadiums?
Taylor Swift.
Yes, that's Taylor Swift numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's Taylor Swift numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Tank got the speed, the power, and the boxing IQ.
Yeah. So Tank's real competition today is Shakur Stevenson. And
Shakur, a bad boy.
That's it.
Yeah, bad boy.
I can't think of anybody else. I think they were trying to order a mandatory. The WBO was ordering a mandatory for Devin Haney to fight Gervonta, or Gervonta has to forfeit his belt because Devin is he's the unified. He is the unified at 135.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Gervonta is a 3-division champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's a champion 130, 135, and 140. I think he forfeited his 130.
Yeah.
And then Shakur was the unified at 130, and then he didn't make weight.
Yeah.
He still won, but then he's like, all right, that's it. I'm going up to 35, and that's the end of it. What a lot of people don't understand is whenever you have these belts, you have to pay fees. You have to pay sanctioning fees to maintain all these fucking belts. It's expensive. So that's why a lot of these champions, either they go up in weight or they're like, fuck it, I don't want to deal with it. It's like Tank is like, I'm a prize fighter. I fight for money. He's like, I don't care about legacy. I care about money.
Yeah.
And I mean, because at the end of the day, do you really care? Like, are those belts going to fucking pay your bills? No.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And see, another thing too, man, is like the people today are not fighting the people want to see them fight. Back in the day, you saw the best of the best fight the best of the
champions
best.
fought champions, but what's going on is you have promoters that are getting in the way of from equal competition fighting the equal competition.
Yeah.
There's a few people that you need to kind of look out for that Floyd is training right now.
Mm-hmm.
So like right now, I think there was a Rolly Romero fight, which is
he's coming up. I think it's this
weekend. I think it's this weekend. And then the following weekend is Devin Haney.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of guys that Floyd is training. This guy, I think his name is Carmel or something like that. Let me pull up his information. But he's a beast. He's an amateur. Man? He's an amateur.
You know what's funny? Since Tank beat Rolly,
yeah,
it's like Rolly got smarter. he sounds a whole lot more intelligent now when he talks.
Oh, but you know what's interesting?
Like he got some sense knocked into him.
You know what's interesting though?
What's up, bro?
And indeed he did. So the sad part is trolling is which usually the way it works is to get a title fight is you have to be the best. Now it's just trolling. Because Rolly was not competition for fucking Tank. He trolled Tank, you know?
Yeah.
And then Ryan trolled Tank and he started out on Mike Tyson's podcast talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Ryan Garcia was not equal competition for
hell no.
You know, for Tank whatsoever. He didn't have the box rec score.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't even like the people that he fought versus the people that Tank fought. Tank fought undefeated fighters. Ryan did not.
Yeah.
You know, hold on. Let me pull up the Floyd gem. So Floyd training. I think his name is Carmel.
Man, you got these people today also too. They so afraid of getting a loss on their record.
Yeah.
That they don't want to fight top competition. Back in the day, man, it didn't matter if you had a loss on your. People wanted to see the top names fight the top names.
Yeah, his name is Carmel Mouton. Carmel Mouton. That is the new Tank. I think he's like 15 or 16 years old, and he's knocking motherfuckers out.
Oh, yeah, I seen him.
Yeah, he's a light-skinned dude with freckles.
I seen him at the Money Team Gym.
Yeah. Floyd is training him right now. That is that
young man is bad.
As soon as he goes pro, like he's 16. I think he's like 16 years old, but he's a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and everybody's like taking pictures with him. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like I'm trying to. They're like geeking off of him.
Yeah.
You know. But Floyd knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But Floyd right now, like I just saw, like Floyd is training Devin Haney right now. You know, I would just say this: Dev needs to work on his power.
Yeah.
He's a very technical fighter. He's fast. But he's lacking in power. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have knockout power. So I just kind of feel like Dev is still young. He's 23 years old. And he has time, but he just needs, he needs a strength and conditioning coach. You know what I'm saying? That's what he needs to focus on. And the 140 division is a very interesting division. So I would just say like everybody's kind of going from 35 to 40 because a lot of people can't make weight anymore.
Yeah.
You know, so who is that? Who beat Lomachenko? The fucking the guy from Honduras.
You talking about Teo?
Yeah, Teofimo Lopez. So you have Teofimo who was supposed to fight Tank. I think
for real?
Yeah, they're trying to order that fight now.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. So Teo's a good, but they fought before. They've sparred.
Yeah, they sparred before.
And he whooped the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be a good fight. But Teo has not been the same since fucking Cambosa's beat him. He's been
got that loss.
He's been kind of delusional. You know, since he got that loss.
Lost some belts.
Yeah. He's never been right since that. So
I like to see that, though. I like to see that.
It would be a good fight. I would definitely say that. You know,
it'd probably be a knockout drag.
Yeah.
Tank gonna win, but it's still gonna be good.
It's gonna be a brutal knockout. And I think honestly, if Teo gets knocked out at 140, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done. He can't. It's kind of like you have some people that just can't take constructive criticism. Teo can't take a loss. You know, he's kind of delusional. You know what I'm saying? And then Adrian Broner is gonna be fighting at 140.
Okay.
You know, AB's going to be fighting at 140.
I want to see AB,
so
man.
You know that he's signed to Don King, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
I want to see how he does, bro. I'm
so Don
to see
King advanced him $1 million in cash.
Yeah.
Okay. And AB's talking all kinds of shit, you know, so.
I want to see him do good, bro. I want to see him
I do too.
back.
So I see why I want you to fight me so I can beat your ass.
That's right. Sit quiet, you little bitch.
Yeah, so So it's gonna be real interesting on that. So, but I'm looking out for this Carmel.
Yeah, I'm rooting for AB.
Yeah,
I want to see him do good.
I want to see him do well as well because I mean I see that he's training hard and he's kind of focused and he stopped drinking and he's trying to get his shit together. So it's just like okay, AB was a 3-division champion at one time. Yeah. So if you can do it once, you can do it again.
America loves the comeback story.
That's right. Shout out to Jeff Tabrizi. He's a buddy of mine. I actually met him at Floyd's gym in Vegas a couple years ago. Shout out to Jason Lee.
What's up?
So that's actually how they met. So what's it called? Jeff Tabrizi he fights at 47. He had a brain tumor.
Wow.
He had a brain tumor, and Jason introduced him to Floyd, and he was fighting at the Money Team gym for many, many years. And I guess things, COVID happened, and he went back to Canada. He's a Canadian.
Okay.
And I should talk to him. I talked to him yesterday, and okay. I'm watching his training. I'm like, bro, and I keep writing. I'm like, bro, I feel sorry for who you fuck up because apparently I think his fight is scheduled for I think next month, and I'm just seeing his training. He's an animal. He's a fucking animal. So that's somebody you need to pay close attention to. Jeff Tabrizi.
Now I got a question for you, bro. With that brain tumor, did he have it removed?
Yeah, it was benign.
Okay.
It was benign, but I think I don't know how they do that. I don't know if he had chemotherapy. I don't know because I didn't ask. I didn't want to kind of get too deep into
delve into it.
Yeah, but he survived it. But that is somebody I want you guys to kind of pay close attention to because he is I think that he's going to be very interesting in the 147 division. Now I asked him, but I asked him, bro, do you feel that you would be gassed out if you went down to 40? He's like, no. And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. You should probably go down to 140 and give these motherfuckers, a run for their money because that's going to give you put the eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? And get back in Floyd's gym. So we had that conversation yesterday. So he's trying to reach out to Eddie Hearn. We had that conversation about Eddie Hearn and what's his name? Not Bob Arum, but fucking PBC, Al Heyman.
Okay.
So I'm like, dude, you need to talk to Leonard Ellerby and have him reach out to Al Heyman on your behalf and get you in these fucking fights because I see it. I see that animal in him. So shout out to Jeff Tabrizi, man. Keep your eyes open for him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Jeff Tabrizi. That's my guy. Yeah, man.
So say, bro, you also got to connect at the Charlo gym, right?
Yeah. So what's it called? If anybody wants to train, there is a boxer there trainer named Dominic Gwynn. Dominic Gwynn. He is a retired prize fighter. I think he was in the heavyweight division, and he trains over there at the Charlo gym. So he trains Golden Gloves and he trains adults. So if you guys are trying to do that, he trains right there in Sugarland, Texas. If you're trying to get it together, he trains Zero. He trains Zero the rapper. So he trains a lot of people. So I see him on Facebook all the time, and he's a pretty amazing gentleman.
Yes,
so yeah. But
Lions only.
Yeah, Lions only. Charlo gym. Charlo. So what's it called? So I wanted to talk about actually what's it called? Colum.
What you got, bro?
Okay.
What's your go-tos?
Let's see what we got here. So I bought this
what you got to beat the ladies off with a stick with, man?
I bought this it's called Boucheron.
Okay.
Some shit from back in the days. So this is kind of like it's very clean, kind of smells like powder. It has a very powder fresh. This is kind of more of a fresh smell, but it's kind of almost like Givenchy. It's kind of like a powder with like a pie kind of smell.
Yeah.
Very fresh, very clean kind of smell. But my hero all buy all from back in the fucking day, bro, is fucking Davidoff fucking Cool Water.
Hey.
I love this shit.
Can't go wrong with Cool Water,
dude,
bro.
you could smell like Bear, the homeless man.
Like Snoop Dogg said, I got the Johnson baby powder
and the Cool Water cologne. Yeah, you could smell like a horse's ass. and this will make you smell. This will make you smell amazing. You know,
cover it up.
Oh, dude, Cool Water it is the. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably the cleanest, freshest smell that hands down,
Yeah, bro,
and inexpensive, classic, inexpensive. It won't break the bank. A great gift for any man is Cool Water cologne.
Yeah.
The thing, the worst thing you could ever buy a guy is like some old shit like that you could buy at fucking like CVS,
some
Stetson, preferred stock, fucking what is that shit that it's my soap, fucking Old Spice. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Put some thought into it. The worst thing you could ever do for a man, especially during Father's Day, Christmas, birthdays, do not buy a thoughtless fucking gift. Really put some thought into it. Put some fucking thought into your father. Remember that episode of The Cosby Show where Bill Cosby wore all the gifts that he was given? It was all trash.
Yeah, it's trash. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all trash, and they're all looking at him like he looks like a damn fool. He's like, yeah, exactly. He's like, I want better gifts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I started doing, bro? I stopped telling people to give me shit. I was like, I get it myself.
No. I am the opposite.
I get in my damn.
I am the opposite. I'm like, no.
Because I've told people what the hell I want, and they still gave me what the hell they want. And I like, forget it. I take care of myself. I know what I like.
I demand fucking respect. And I'm like, look, if you cannot put thought into if you cannot take the time to think about what I want, you know what I'm saying? Then don't buy me nothing.
Exactly.
That's
don't
the way
buy
I am.
Me shit.
Don't buy me shit if you cannot honestly put the proper fucking thought into what I like. That means you don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like on Mother's Day, believe me, I know what my mom likes. And gift is already, taken care of.
Yeah.
Amazon next day delivery, blah, blah, blah. I already know what my mother likes. I already know my girlfriend.
Socks and ties and shit I don't wear.
Wallets,
ugly.
belts, dumb shit. Like, look, like ladies, like seriously. The fastest way to a man's heart is his stomach and actually and
sex.
Paying sex and actually and paying attention. What's gonna keep you around?
Now you can't get that same sex every birthday, holiday, and put a bow on the same. Nah, you got to put some thought into it.
You got to put the work in, ladies. Seriously, in all seriously, you got to put the work in. Seriously.
Me.
Hold on.
Pimp C.
Says OBS Studio disconnecting and reconnecting. You got to be joking. Hold on. Reconnecting successful. Oh shit.
There we go. We're back on.
Sorry guys. We had a hiccup in our fucking
technical difficulty, but we're back.
All right. So.
Because we back again.
So bond number 9. This one's called Nuits de Noho.
Mm-hmm.
I got another one. I got a lot of cologne, people. I have another bond number 9. This is called Liberty Island. This one's very, very clean. It's a very clean scent. I have then you have the Dubai collection. These are expensive, folks. These are between $400 and $600 retail. Online, they're around $300. I would highly suggest you buy them online.
So for the young men out there, which one of them get the ladies the most, bro?
Ruby. Okay, in the Dubai series, there's a red one. It's a red bottle. It's called Ruby. It's about $300.
Yeah,
it is the best $300 you've ever spent in your life. I promise you that. But if you guys don't have the money, that's fine. I'm gonna give you the greatest. On a budget smell. Like I literally have ladies that wear that copy me. They're like, they have ladies that stop me. This is about $40, people. It's called Tequila Silver. It's made by Tequila. They make oud, but this is called Tequila Silver. It's like one of the smoothest, cleanest smells ever, next to Cool Water. It's about $40. Yes. And I mean, look how much. I mean, I barely got any of this shit left. It's my hero. See that shit?
Yeah.
I use a lot of this, folks. Mm-hmm. So, and then I got old school. I have some Givenchy pie.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the stuff. The stuff is. I mean, it's really good. I like it a lot. I mean, but like, dude, I literally have like 3 bottles of Cool Water. I mean, I use this shit like it's just water. Just,
man, Cool Water works good with me.
You cannot go wrong with fucking
Bulgari
Cool
Aqua.
Yeah.
Man, and I also wear Perrielas, bro. They got some good smelling fragrances.
I got a few of them that I'm supposed to buy.
But for me, like, I sweat easily. So it's certain colognes that don't mix with my
your
chemistry.
pH. Yeah, your chemistry.
And so these certain ones I wear, they rock with me. They stay long lasting. Another one, Issey Miyake.
I have Issey Miyake, but for me, on my body, it's too citrusy. My favorite old school, like, of that time frame, like the late 90s, was the original Dolce & Gabbana, the very first one. The very first one.
That's good.
And, dude, I still got the same bottle from back in the 90s sitting on top of my safe. It's almost empty, but it holds. Let me tell you something. That fragrance holds. Another thing is like, does it last? The other thing that when it comes to fragrances, which I don't like, is number one, do they last the gift of time?
Yeah.
Okay, because some of them go stale.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing is some of them, the base. Okay, the base is so tart. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you spray on a cologne or a perfume or something like that, the base, it's so citrusy, or it just smells like alcohol. It all smells the same. It has a strong alcohol base and has a citrusy kind of after smell. Yeah. And it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, it's like if it doesn't smell fresh or if it doesn't smell clean, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And then you have some people mostly Arabic people wear this. They wear this stuff called oud. Okay? Oud basically comes from the pancreas of a whale. It's very strong. It's extremely strong, and all it takes is one spray. That stuff lasts for days, and you have to wash it out. It's very hit and miss. Either you like it or you hate it. You know. So and some people, the best way I can describe oud is it smells like wood. It's a very woody kind of smell. You know, and it's very hit and miss. Either you like it or you hate it.
So you gonna smell like a wood shop teacher?
Sort of. Yeah. You know, but I like that a lot.
Them too, man.
Yeah. But there's this one I'm supposed to buy. This is a Giorgio Armani. Hold on.
Oh, they good too, bro.
Type this in. My girlfriend actually bought me the old school Geo, the clear bottle.
Yeah.
She bought me that. But there's this one I was actually smelling this shit the other day. Let me type this in. Let's see. Armani. I think it's called PAST. Huh. Let's see. Pastume. Yeah. It's called Pastume. That's the one.
Huh.
Yeah. Pastume Rosé. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That's the one I want to get. That's my next one I'm going to buy. It says Pastume Rosé Eau de Toilette for women or men. And amber, kind of an amber rose kind of smell.
Oh, for real? It smells like a
floral. Floral, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I for me, it's like I always want to smell different. You know, I don't want to. I don't like this. I never like to smell the same. You know what I'm saying? So for each day, I don't want to look the same. I don't want to smell the same. I don't, you know. So that's why I have so many pairs of glasses. So for example, like I just bought these Tom Fords right here. I just had these done yesterday. I had these made. Then I have these fucking Balmains, you know. Balmain, all gold clear with the red lenses.
Yeah.
Right? Then I have these other Balmains, you know, which are black and gold, 22 karat gold.
Yeah.
And I had amber lenses put in. See what I'm saying? So, every day I want to look different. I never want to look the same. So every day I wear something different. Every day I want to look different. Every day I want to smell different. You know, and then like my casino glasses, my gangster glasses, or whatever you want to call them. These are Freds. Okay, these are Fred lunettes. These are probably some of the most expensive glasses that money can buy. These are more expensive than Cartier. Freds will probably. What's interesting about these is because they have like a cable bracelet. It's solid gold or solid platinum, and the lenses are custom. I designed the color, so it's like a baby blue with yellow and clear.
Yeah.
So the reason why I always do yellow in all of my lenses because it enhances my night vision. So a lot of people, they just kind of think I'm just doing that for vanity purposes. I'm like, no, you have to have a primary color in the center because it enhances your night vision. It enhances all colors. So if you have a primary color in the middle of your eyes, it enhances all colors. All your blues, your greens, your reds, they're enhanced. So your night vision is better. So some people's like, oh, you know, your glasses always look so cool. I'm like, yeah, I do that, but it really just enhances my fucking night vision. so I can wear a colored lens at night. So that's why I do it. But, you know, gentlemen, if you kind of want to like really just kind of have a very nice look, because people always ask me, what am I wearing? These are, so I would advise you, if you want like a very fancy pair of glasses, they're Balmain and Fred lunettes. I don't really wear Cartier glasses anymore because there's too many fakes. And there's too many fakes, and everybody's all of a sudden jumping on the bandwagon. It's like, I've been wearing Cartier glasses since the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I've been wearing them things. You You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's oversaturated and it's like, no, I'm going to wear something that nobody has.
Yeah.
You know, so if you know what's understood don't need to be explained. You know, so if you know what it is, you already know what it is. Like, so I'll have like, you know, a $5 t-shirt on, I have a $5 t-shirt on, you know, a $40 pair of shorts, you know, a $1,500 pair of glasses and a $20,000 watch on. You know, that's just the way I just accessorize. I kind of like, you know, for me, it's like, I don't overindulge when it comes to clothes, but I do kind of overindulge in accessories. You know what I'm saying? So gentlemen, sometimes less is more, tone it down. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know, for me, that was always kind of my swag. My swag is like, I'll kind of like throw like little hints. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's kind of like a guy who drives a Prius who's worth like $100 million.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He has $100 million in real estate, but he drives a Prius. You know, it's like, okay, I got you. You're dumbing it down. So guys, if you know, like if you kind of want to be attracted to a woman, the main thing is you kind of dumb it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Look good, smell good, tone it down a little bit, but kind of just in your accessories. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to be like Mr. T. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be Mr. fucking T. Yeah. You know, I just kind of felt some kind of way because I'm watching Power, you know, or actually BMF, and I like Big Meech. I love his story. I love the chains. I love the 80s. So I'm rocking the chains. As a matter of fact, we got a surprise for you next week. So, but I love the chains. So that's kind of why I rock it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, you know, gentlemen, you know, if the less is really more. You know, put the money in your accessories versus like, you know, the guy that, you know, for me, you know, when I see a guy who wears Gucci pants, a Gucci shirt, a Gucci belt, a Gucci shoes, a Gucci wallet, you look like a clown to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You look like a clown. And the reason why I don't wear any of that shit is because all of it's counterfeit. Everybody counterfeits it now. Yeah. So it's like, I can buy all this shit in China for like, I can buy your whole outfit, which you probably paid like $4,000 for, you know, I can buy it in China for like $30. You know, so it's just like, and at the end of the day, women still look at you the same. They don't care. They kind of look at you like you're a simp, or they're like, what can I get from you?
What can I get up at you?
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying sometimes less is more. Tone the shit down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A real woman understands who you are based off your accessories. You know what I'm saying? A real woman that understands money can sniff you out. If they see that you have, you know, a Rolex on, but you're wearing a $5 t-shirt and some flip-flops and this, that, and the other, they know you got money. You know what I'm saying? If they see that you're wearing a pair of, you know, $2,000 Freds with a $5 t-shirt on, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? They know you got money. You know, it's the clown that wears the Ferrari watch.
With trying too hard.
The Geneva watch with the Ferrari kit. You know what I'm saying?
Ferrari kit.
You know, you're
take
trying.
That monkey shit
off. You embarrassing us. Yeah. You know, the thing is, you're trying too hard. And you look like a clown. You know, it's the same dudes that wear them fake chains. I'm like, gentlemen, guys, seriously, stop wearing fake jewelry. Yeah, guys, man. Seriously, dude, man,
I went to a club to perform one time. Everybody had on the same damn chain. I said, oh, these
guys, seriously, like I've been in the, you know, indirectly in the jewelry business for like 25 years of my life. Yeah. You know, I've been designing jewelry for people, for celebrities for many years. Stop wearing fake jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Less is more. You know, if you're gonna wear something, wear something that's authentic, you know, or just tone it down a little bit. Just make sure it's authentic, or don't wear it at all because you look stupid. Like when you're wearing them big ass, you know, Cuban link chains that are made out of fucking brass with the fake diamonds in them. The shit is rusting. You know, your neck's turning green. Yeah. You know, the clasp is changing color. It's like, guys, you ain't fooling nobody. You ain't. You know, it's like I see you on the parking lot. So allegedly you have a $40,000 necklace on, but you're driving a beat up fucking Honda. Your chain's more than your car. Yeah. You know? Supposedly. So where's your priorities? Mm-hmm. You know, but you live in an apartment. Mm-hmm. You know? Women do the same shit. You know, it's like they over accessorize. Women do the same shit. They over accessorize. They pay all this money in their hair, their lashes, their makeup, their nails, their shoes, the fucking shoes, and the goddamn purses. Nobody fucking cares what kind of purse. Ladies, men don't fucking care what kind of purse you have. Dude, my girlfriend wants to buy this $9,000 fucking lamb Chanel purse. And you know what it is? They want to one-up each other. It ain't even about us. They don't give a fuck about what we think. They want to one-up each other. Mm-hmm. Men don't give a fuck. You know what's funny? Men actually, like, we salute other men like when it comes to cars.
Cars, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you see, you put the popcorn kit in the engine, and like we're honking the horn. It's like beep 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 beep. Like hell yeah, kind of give it. Yeah, like yeah, bro, you did that. You cammed out your car, or you did something. I'm over here like popping your collar, bro. I'm popping your collar. You know what I'm saying? Women be hating on each other. They don't give a fuck, dude. If you're old, dude. If a young bitch comes in the room, they're hating on you. You know what I'm saying? If you outshine them, they're hating on you. They're gonna find something wrong with you. Like, oh, look at her hair, look at her makeup, look at her bag. That bag is fake. Her shoes are fake. Her shoes got a scratch. Oh, that was last year's shit. Man, I ain't never seen women just get so fucking catty, like crazy, like retarded. Where it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Why you keep talking about this shit? It is so not important, Yeah, $9,000 purse, bro. Bro, I shit you not. It's like no bigger than this. No bigger than this.
Yeah.
$9,000, and it's made out of lamb. It's made out of lamb skin with a single stitch. I mean, so all it takes is one fingernail, and that's it, bro. It's ruined. It is ruined, bro.
Yeah.
It is fucking ruined. I told her, I'm like, go to China and order 100 of them, because nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares, and there's good fakes. There's good fakes.
Oh, yeah.
And let me talk to you about
Triple
fakes,
A.
bro.
Quadruple
Air
A.
Jordans. Let's have that conversation. Air Jordans. I will never in my life ever buy a real pair of Air Jordans ever again. I'm gonna tell you why. I bought some number 5s. They were limited edition, and the hologram, the skin was hologram, and I can count on one hand how many times I wore them, and they rotted. They fucking rotted. They turned green and they fucking rotted. Yeah. I wore them one day, and the front came off, the back came off, and I'm like, you've got to be fucking joking. And I bought the tracksuit, and I bought the shoes. They're in my closet right now, and I'm like, never again, never again. So I'm a known traveler. So I mean, I've been to China, so you could buy a pair of Air Jordans in fucking China for like 80 RMB, which is like 20 US dollars. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, never again, fuck that. The only now what I will pay for Adidas. Yes. I will pay for Adidas. They have these amazing fucking 4D shoes. You're looking at the ones downstairs.
Yeah, the midsole.
They're amazing.
3D printed.
They're amazing. Yeah. They're amazing. Like I'm flat-footed, so I'm naturally heavy on my heels, and I feel that displacement, almost like an Air Max. Like the Air Max where the whole bubble is.
Yeah.
Same shit. So yeah. So Adidas, I fuck with. Yeezy, I fuck with. Shout out to Kanye West.
Yeah.
And the man's a fucking genius. The man, Kanye West is a fucking genius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Adidas has finally had to, own their bullshit. They finally own their bullshit. They're like, yeah, we made a big mistake by fucking this up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stupid. A contract void by tweet?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. And then he already opened up his own headquarters, and he owns all the rights to everything. So, shout out to Kanye West. He's a fucking genius. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and his new wife, man, she was on part of the design team on Yeezy.
I like her.
So yeah, bro.
I like her.
Whatever he's got coming up next.
She's very. I like her because she's pretty, but she's not all out there. She's covered up. You know what I'm saying? She's respectful as his wife. She's not all out there like his other wife. You know what I'm saying? Polar opposites. You see what I'm saying? One that actually has talent and one that doesn't. You have talent. And talentless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, shout out to Kanye West. Once again, shout out to fucking Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? He actually finally has a woman who has substance. So, but yeah, dude. But as far as like, shoes, I'll buy some fake ones, man.
Yeah.
You can normally buy them online, AAA, through China. And here's the crazy thing. They actually make better. It's interesting. They make better designs in China. They redesign the shoe. They come up with better colors, and they actually improve the quality of them. And you can buy them for a fraction of the price. So how the fuck do you go wrong?
Yeah.
It's and the sad part is that is the industry now. Everything is fake. Nothing is real. So it's like it's like everything is being printed or stamped, Yeah. It's kind of pointless to even try to start a brand because your brand's going to get pirated. It's going to get stolen. Somebody's going to press your shit on some t-shirts. So it's just like, there's no consumer protection. Zero. None. So, yeah, man. What else you got?
See, bro. Man, I think we tapped in on everything, man. On the list, bro.
Did we?
Tapped into everything, yeah.
Did we?
Yes, sir.
I'm so unsatisfied. Coming here for a quickie. Oh, man. Did you watch the Super Mario Brothers movie?
No, not yet, bro, but I heard it's good. Growing up with that's during our time, bro.
I have it.
We was around for the first Super Mario Brothers.
Fast and the Furious 10 comes out, I think, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I actually like every one of them. I'm sorry.
I didn't see the last one, bro.
It was it was great. I liked it a lot. To me, I don't know. It's kind of more of like a superhero movie now.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm just glad that Vin Diesel actually has, streams of income now. I like him. I like Riddick.
Very smart businessman.
He's very smart. My favorite character for Vin Diesel is actually one of my favorite actors. And but he's a very one-way actor. You know what I'm saying? So
like Liam Neeson?
Yeah. One way, Triple X, Dominic Toretto and
Riddick.
Riddick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it just worked for him. So I liked him in Boiler Room. So but
now what I did see, man, was the John Wick 4. Now that was really good.
What'd you think of that?
I thought that was really good, bro.
I didn't I have it. I kind of caught a glimpse of it where I think they filmed portions of it where it was in Jordan, I believe. So what was your take on it?
I was really good, bro, man. I like the story they did with it and how they ended it. I also like that. The fighting scenes, bro, were really good. Also the action scenes, man, when he was driving the car.
Yeah.
Man, shooting the gun and doing donuts while he busting.
Yeah, so
I like the camera angles, man. They did really good. And he also had some dragon breath rounds in there, man. He had the shotgun with the dragon breath rounds.
I have some dragon's breath downstairs.
Bro, I know you do.
Yeah.
Man, it's like he was killing vampires like Blade.
Let me tell you something. Dragon's breath is some dangerous shit. It is a magnesium powder charge. So that is a Class Delta fire. You fire that thing, you are gonna be. It's an incendiary round. You will burn, and then you will die.
Yeah.
So
there's a guy was shooting at a gun range, set the gun range on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. Yeah. So if you ever fire some dragon's breath, you got to fire that like underneath the bayou or something. You fire that over water, so you don't, or you fire it after it rains. So you don't set the forest on fire because forest is dry. You
better have some nice sized property if you using that for home protection because you're gonna set the neighborhood on fire.
You'll set your house on fire. Not when you kill the intruder. You're gonna kill your front door.
You'll be a hot boy for real.
Yeah, on fire.
Block burner.
Hot boys on fire.
Block burner.
Yeah,
Block
man.
burner.
Yeah, man.
It's cool looking as hell though, bro. Hey, I feel bad for the person that get hit with that because they gonna die and burn up.
Yeah, man. You could have been anywhere, but you were here with us, and we thank you. And we thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to King's Thought of the Day. Thank you for tuning in.
Make sure you hit the like button, fool.
Hit the like button, fool. If you like the show, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe below. If you like us, follow us. Check us out. Grow with us. Check us out. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SiriusXM, Spotify, Stitcher, Hey Siri. Available on Pandora, Amazon Music, Audible, Amazon Alexa, Radio Public, Castbox, iHeartRadio, and Tune. What's it called? Tune FM? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tune FM. No, Tune In. We're on Tune In, and actually, I'm getting messages that we're on in Pakistan. We're on in Pakistan now.
Shout out to Pakistan, man. Shukriya. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey. And shout out to LaBerge Casino.
Exactly.
Thank you for your money.
Yeah.
And shout out to Diet Dr. Pepper.
To all the fans around the world.
For all the fans around the world.
Meda wo ashe. Gracias. Arigato ne.
Kapum Cup.
Merci.
Shishien.
Yeah.
So.
International players on the microphone.
Yeah, man. Thank you for everything. In all seriousness, Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for growing with us. Thank you for evolving with us, you know. And if you kind of like us, kind of watch us. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah.
If you just checked us out, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mom, tell your brother, tell your sister.
Hey.
It's the game.
And as it goes,
T-Swizzle.
man, hey, we can give you the game, but the hustle is sold separately.
Oh, yeah. The game is to be sold, not to be told.
Hey, see you guys next week.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
On your boys' trip to Houston, did you sleep with any of the women you allowed to stay in your hotel room? You said no, and the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That was a lie.
Hey, I'm gonna say it's your boy T-Swin, the Freight Fighters theme song.
Beat versus anybody, that's a mismatch. Learn from the GOAT and the queen of the dispatch. Big fat, gotta do the work before you kick back.
Come and take a class, get this cash, stop the big stack.
Shout out to the Akatskis. The Akatskis.
Make sure you go get Transportation Music, the album by your guy T-Swin. Streaming on all platforms, music platforms, huh?
Tell Alexa, play T-Swin music. Clearly.
Back it up and we popping off. We make the call and you drop it off. We top rank, if you hit the bank, your fuel tank, you can top it off. Army vet, she on that neck.
Yeah.
We ain't the law,
But we serve and protect.
whether you trucking through the day or
You
you
a late nighter. For all your dispatching needs, call the Freight Fighters.
Give me your laptop and the phone and I'm straight fired. You can hear the money in my tone, I'm a freight fighter. Let me show you you won't.
Which one of your Akatskis are your favorite?
Itachi, man. Itachi was Uchiha.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sasuke brother.
Akatsuki, he was the greatest one.
Hell yeah.
With the Sharingan?
Oh yeah, we anime on this side for Team Anime.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the Akatskis. The bad guys.
We fight for your freight. Go ahead and make the
Call is never too late.
So what's going on with Naruto right now?
Boruto, his son, man, they taking a break, bro. He got a Atsuki inside of him. Atsuki. He half, man. Right now, he gearing up to fight Kawaki.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'm kind of behind. T-Swin actually got me on the fucking Naruto, and I'm like, dude, I love this shit because it's one of the only cartoons that evolves.
It's progressive, yeah.
Yeah. There's not many cartoons that actually evolve like so. I tried to do the Demon Slayer and I just couldn't. I don't like it. It's okay. And then I went and saw the movie. There was a movie that they put out. It was fucking horrible. And I'm there with my girlfriend and the boy, and we're watching this shit. I'm like, this is a fucking waste of money.
It was a recap.
It was horrible. I'm like, they stole my money.
Yeah, my nephew put me on the anime, man. I'm God gave me the talent to draw. So I used to draw a lot. I was in the comic books and everything.
Yeah.
And my nephew, man, put me onto some anime and shoot, man, I just started getting back into it.
Dude, one of my my very first anime that I ever watched, I watched it when I was in the Navy, was Ninja Scroll.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ninja Scroll, in my honest opinion, it was a manga. It was one of the great, in my honest opinion, it was one of the greatest fucking ninja movies ever. Ever, hands down fucking ever. Because I mean, it is action packed. There's like fucking in it. There's like crooked shit going on, double crossing. I mean, it's spies. It's fucking amazing. Just assassinations, witchcraft, all kinds of shit. Yeah. If you don't watch fucking anime, try Ninja Scroll.
Yeah.
It is an amazing movie. It's
one
classic.
of the classics, man.
It's classic, but it's very hard to top that movie. I can't think of five like that. It is in the top 5 greatest fucking anime movies ever. Period. You know,
like Akira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your top 5? What's your top 5?
Let's see, man. Anime movies. Let's see. Ninja Scroll, Akira. Man, it's been some good ones recently. Let's see, man. Some of the Dragon Balls. Yeah, I'm a Dragon Ball
There's
fan,
a lot
man.
of episodes. That's why I just couldn't do it. It's just like, dude, where do you begin? There's like over 1,000 episodes. Even with Naruto, there's over 1,000 episodes.
Oh yeah, man. Naruto had like 14 seasons, man.
Yeah, there's over 1,000 episodes. So it's interesting. Like, it's like the longest running show in television is The Simpsons.
Yeah.
33 seasons. You know what I'm saying?
The lady that does the voice, like Bart Simpson, I think she was getting paid like $100 and something grand an episode.
She makes ungodly money.
Yeah.
You know, because she does more than one character.
Yeah, she does multiple voices.
Yeah.
But she was making somewhere of $100,000 an upper episode. Just 2 voices.
In the beginning, or I think she makes way more than that now.
She makes more than that now.
Yeah, but I mean, like the animation business is something I've always wanted to get into as far as voiceover.
Oh, hell yeah, voiceover. I've been wanting to get into that.
You know, and here's the crazy part. Here's like a fun King David fun fact.
What's up?
I actually had the opportunity when I was around 18, when I was at the radio station, because I was always a voiceover guy. So if you guys haven't figured it out yet, this is what I did for a living. You know, so I was a production director. I was always in broadcasting, pretty much my entire teenage life. Yeah. And actually, my entire teenage life, I was in broadcasting, and I met this guy named Hardy who worked for ADV Films. And he was a DJ, and he bought I met him because he bought the Louisiana Purchase. He bought my first album. Because when I put that out, when I put out my first album, folks, everybody wanted it. It was off the shelves, and it was a limited run, and only people that bought it were DJs. So I was in the hospital, and DJs were coming to the hospital, coming to buy the fucking record from me. It was crazy. So Hardy worked for ADV Films, and it was here in Houston. And he asked me, he's like, "Hey man, do you ever thought about maybe doing voiceovers for these films?" But a lot of it was like, you know, their films were, they were like those sex ones. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the flying dicks and all that shit or whatever. And he's like, yeah, these like the films we do are kind of weird. You know, he's like, but if you're interested, man, you can do them. Like, so wow. It never materialized. Now, so I'm kind of mad at myself because I just wanted my foot in the door just to kind of be able to just work for a film company. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if there's flying dicks or not, dude. I'm like, somebody's got to fucking talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get into that like business, man. Bitch. I've had a lot of people compliment me on my voice, and so I've been trying to get into that field. I remember when I was in the military police, all the female patrolmen wanted me to be the dispatcher because they love the way my voice sound on the radio.
Breaker 9, Breaker 9. Yeah. Butt naked holes over here, butt naked holes.
But I also was a big dude at that time, so the police chief wanted me to be out on patrol.
Yeah,
be an enforcer.
Yeah, because he was the big chicken. He was the big the guy over the rooster. You know? Yeah, police chief was feeling some kind of ways. Like, nah, you got to go somewhere else. He's taking away all my shine. He's taking away all my shine. I'm hating. Yeah, I'm hating. I'm a little bitch. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you.
Gracias. Arigato, ne.
Thank you.
You're a lot of women. You're doing anything. Just selling my product.
Thank you again.
I want to know about your OnlyFans. The next question.
Haram.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather.
That's right. Sit quiet, you little bitch.
Shout out to the money tank.
So I see why I want you to fight me so I can beat your ass.
You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about? Y'all be cool. Peace out.